Hello, it is Monday. I think it's June 27th. It's about 11:15. I've been up for a couple of hours. I am still feeling some kind of way about this country, and quite honestly, I'll probably feel that way for a while, like, because it's just the depth of insanity that is happening here is so deep. Not to be redundant, but it is. But I'm doing the best that I can. I am sharing information on social media, trying to think of things that I can do as an individual. So yeah, if I don't seem as like up and bright, it's because of that. I just got off the phone with Kaiser. I made an appointment because my skin, since my eyes were swollen like at the end of the school year, it's just not quite right on my face. Like I have these two little spots, or actually 3 spots of eczema that are at the top of my forehead that you can't see because it's covered, and I've put something on there. The inside of my nose has just been perpetually dry and peeling to the point where the last 2 vlogs, when I'm editing it, it looks like I have a little booger hanging out of my nose, but it's just skin coming down from my nose, and I probably have the same thing now. Let's take a look because no, it's just dry around my nose. And it feels like I have eczema like on my tear ducts. Like my tear ducts itch, like right at the tear duct. And when I look closely at my eyelid, it just seems like there's something there, like a scratch or something. So I just got off the phone with Kaiser. I'm gonna do an online appointment on Wednesday and see if they can kind of ascertain the situation that way. I've been putting cortisone on it, I've been putting cream on it, I've been moisturizing it, and it's just not relief. Like I want to get back to the place where I'm not aware of my eyelids and my tear duct. That's my live stream right now. So I did that, and now I'm getting ready to go to Trader Joe's. I have put a pause on my meal shipment plan because I have some things going on. I don't have time to cook. And so I need to find meals that I can just prepare very quickly. I need to prepare for summer school and things of that nature. So I need to go get some groceries, and I'm probably gonna get some gas and get a Starbucks because I need to get some work done. So yeah, and there's something else I was gonna say and I just can't remember it right now. Over the weekend, since I know this is a supportive environment, just an update on my student loan forgiveness. I did in fact get my refund for the payments I had made during the COVID forbearance. So that was a blessing. That money has been deposited. I'm gonna take that money to continue to work down getting my debt paid off. I am almost so close to being there, you guys, but not quite yet because I've had, like I said before, getting the car set me back a little bit. Excuse me, sir. And I had to get a dishwasher unexpectedly, so there's these little things that needs to be taken care of. And during the summer, I'm not, Riley, the thing is, he's not even barking anything. He's not even looking out the window. He's just sitting here looking like that, barking. Think about it. There's no reason. Yeah, there you go. Lay back down and get your mind right. I'm just not as aggressive over the summer because I'm not getting paid without paying myself. So it is just slowing things down. But I definitely think early in the school year, maybe before I'll be able to make that financial update video. And so if you apply for the loan forgiveness, I'm praying for you. I hope that works out for you. And if you are getting a refund, what I didn't know is that it just comes in a series of different checks. Like I thought I was gonna get one check for the refunded amount, but it literally was like I got multiple checks of a single payment refund, which I thought was odd. So I took those to the bank on Saturday and we're done. The only thing that's left is I did get an update from them on the little, the small loan that I took out when I thought I was gonna go back to school and get a second master's. It's the same letter that I got initially for the large chunk of money where it was saying, I haven't made enough payments yet, and here's the year that we think you're gonna hit it. So a part of me is hoping that what happened with the large balance, it's going to happen with this one, and that it'll get forgiven somehow. But another part of me understands that the likelihood of that happening is slim because those loans are relatively recent. So I would be stunned and shocked if those loans got forgiven anytime in the near future. So I'm just going to continue to pay on those, which is a very small amount. It's like $80 a month. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm getting ready to go to the store and do these things and do some work. And that's all I have to say right now. So also, you probably will see me makeup list because I'm really just trying to give my whole face a break. So if I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going to put any eyebrows on. I just need my face to rehydrate itself, like get it together, heal itself, so that when the school year starts, I'm not still like itching in my tear ducts or itching on my eyelid or having these dry patches, because they'll pop up here and there. It's weird. Like, I get eczema sporadically, and I also have like a rash that's popped up on my arm. It's just like I'm falling apart. It's probably the stress of living in this country that's causing all of this. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Okay, I am now home from Trader Joe's. I have some bacon baking in the oven because I'm getting ready to eat, and I decided that while that is baking, I'll show you what I got in case some of you are interested in like quick meals you can get from Trader Joe's. I've not tried any of this stuff, so this is just stuff that I picked up that I thought looked like it would be good, and I'll try and keep you posted on how I feel as the week progresses. So I'm gonna try and show this to you in a logical order. So I'm taking things out right now, but I'm not showing them to you because they need to be grouped. But the first thing I got was just a dozen eggs. This has nothing to do with anything. I just needed some eggs for breakfast, so I got that. First up, I got some broccoli beef. Again, I've never tried it. I read the cooking instructions. It seems pretty straightforward. So I got some broccoli beef, and then I wanted just some regular brown rice, but I couldn't find any. So I ended up getting some brown basmati rice. So I will put the broccoli beef on top of this. And with the combination of those two things, I feel like I'll be able to eat off of this for a couple of days. So that's meal number one that I got. And that's all that's in that bag right now. The next thing I got is I got this mushroom fettuccine. It has cremini, oyster, shiitake, mushrooms, sugar snap peas, and roasted tomatoes, and a creamy porcini mushroom sauce. So I bought this, and I bought some Parmesan cheese to go with it because I like extra cheese or more cheese than normal on things like that. And what I got to go with that is I got 4 of these Greek salads because I don't want to eat that whole container in one sitting because that's way too much. But then if I eat half of it, it doesn't look like it'll be a ton. So I bought some Greek salads to go with that, as well as just to have, because they're always good to have. I bought 4 of them. Let me get them all out right now. These are always just a little salad I buy as like a side salad for just about anything. I have that, and then after that, I haven't tasted these, but my sister has when she came to visit, and she just had such rave reviews for these. It's the Blvd chicken enchiladas, so it has white chicken meat, Monterey Jack cheese, and cotija cheese, I think is how you say that, with a mildly spicy green sauce. So I bought those, and then I bought some white corn tortilla chips to go with that, and this little pack of guacamoles, 6 individual packets of guacamole. Never had this guacamole before. I'm hoping that it's good. I'm sure that it will be. And then the last thing I bought was some shrimp burgers. Now back in the day, way back in the day, I think before I even started this YouTube channel and I was living in this apartment, I would buy, what were they? They were salmon burgers or something, or maybe even mahi burgers. It was some kind of seafood burger patty that I bought from Trader Joe's, and I would make them for lunch, and I would put them on like a bun thin. And so I was looking for something like that. I didn't find it, but I thought it might be good on brioche buns. I could be wrong. So I'm gonna make, I don't even know how many's in here. There's 4 patties in here. I bought some brioche buns. I will add some lettuce on that, and then probably have a salad on the side. And that's it. This should definitely get me through the week. I will be sure to let you guys know. I put a pause, like I said, on my Green Chef just because of time-wise, and I've been here and there and everywhere. And I have work to do that necessitates that I sit down for an extended period of time. And so I just don't have time to cook right now. So my bacon will be done in about 8 minutes. So I'm gonna sit down, eat, and get to getting. But I went to Trader Joe's, I got gas. I don't remember what I said before I left, but I've been filling up at the halfway point with my car. It takes about $120 to fill up that gas tank. And for me, a full tank of gas, unless I go, you know, somewhere that's out of the ordinary, just my standard driving around town, a full tank of gas will last me about 2 weeks. So, you know, in case you're wondering, at Chevron, 91 grade gas, I think was $6.89 a gallon. So that's what I paid. All right, so on that note, it is now about 8 o'clock. I got back from walking Riley a little while ago. I came home, washed some dishes because I don't feel like emptying the dishwasher. And then I put this on the stove. You put it in a pot with 2 tablespoons of water, warm it for 2 to 3 minutes with the lid on it. Take the lid off, stir it up, warm it for another 2 to 3 minutes, and then you serve it. That's exactly what I did, and I'm just here to do a little taste test for you guys. I did add Parmesan cheese and lemon pepper and some garlic salt. I did make the whole thing because it's less than what I thought it was, and the entire container is 540 calories, which I didn't think was too bad.
I'm so excited to finally show everyone what I've worked so hard for.
And I would give it a thumbs up. It would be great if there was meat in it, but there's not. That's my choice. But it's good. I would recommend it. And it was the cremini mushroom fettuccine from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna go eat that now. Cool off because I'm burning up. And I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it's Tuesday. It is 10:30. I have been not a great vlogger. I actually have been up since 7. Which is pretty early for me on summer break, but I went to take a 8 a.m. Legree class now, and the class was like 20 minutes from my house. The class was being led by the trainer that I used to always go to at Orange Theory, one of my favorites. She's now instructing classes here instead, and I can't give you a super educated explanation as to what Legree is, but it's very similar to Pilates. Like you're on, I think those machines are called a reformer, but when I called it Pilates once before, she and the other person that works at the studio quickly corrected me and said it's not Pilates, it's Legree. And I read about it a little while ago, but I just can't remember what I read. So my intention was to show you the studio because they have a very nice studio, but I forgot to do that. And then we went to a quick breakfast right afterwards downstairs with another friend of mine that also used to work at Orange Theory, and I forgot to show you that place as well because it's very like scenic. It's a very nice little neighborhood, but it was nice just to hang out with them and catch up for a little bit. We don't get to talk a whole lot because it's always, or it has always been, we're just chatting very briefly and superficially because we're in class or she's instructing the class. So yeah, that is what I've done so far. I am now outside of a Starbucks to pick up a free drink, and then I'm gonna go home and do some work. I'm gonna just be honest, like I'm going to allude to me doing work a lot in the upcoming weeks, but I'm not gonna be super specific about what the work is, but I will tell you it's exciting work. It is promising work, but I don't want to say too much about it because like superficially, or not superficially, is it superficial? Like superstitiously? I think I don't want to jinx this is what I'm saying. And I keep going back and forth as to whether or not I want to be more specific. But right now I just kind of want to keep it vague at the moment, but I do know that you won't see me a whole lot, or you'll just hear me repeatedly say I'm going to be working and then I'll disappear for a long period of time. Some of it is schoolwork, but some of it is not. But you know, just keep me encouraged, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. So yeah, I'm here to get the Starbucks, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do some work, and that's about it. I just gotta make sure I don't have boogers in my nose. Not boogers, dry skin in my nose, because we're still dealing with that. My doctor's appointment is tomorrow. So anyway, I'm gonna go in and get my mobile order, and I'll talk to you later. I forgot that I also wanted to show you this addition to my car. So I love a good car accessory. So I got this little thing, rear view mirror decoration. My friend Jess from The Whimsical Teacher made this for me. She's on Instagram. She's not on YouTube, and she is a librarian now in the state of Nevada, and she has like a little woodworking business on the side. So I sent her some images of what I was looking for, and she made that for me, and I love it. It's got red beads here to match the interior, and it's black and white. It's all coordinated. And then I also added this little air freshener to my car, this little Hello Kitty air freshener that I got from Amazon when I ordered those. So I don't know if anybody else is like me and feels the need to accessorize their car, but my car is properly accessorized. That's it. So the little hanger right here, air freshener right there. I love that it goes with the red and black of the interior of the car, and then it also matches the license plate frames that I got from Amazon that have the little bows on it. So I'm really feeling myself right now. While I'm here, we might as well do a little taste test. It's a 10. When I get my free drinks, I always get the modified version of the vanilla sweet cream cold brew, which is just iced coffee with vanilla and sweet cream. I'll have to try and remember to show it to you guys. It's a little bit, it's about $1 more than if I were to get the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. And sometimes when my cold brews are not quite hitting it, I'll get this instead, because this tends to be more consistent with flavor. But also I do it when I get my free drink, because I want to really feel like I'm getting my money's worth. So I always pick the more expensive drink. So there's that. And then the other thing I meant to tell you guys, just a moment of humility, is this class that I took. I've only taken this class twice, this Legree class. And it's a very humbling experience. It is very difficult. It's all strength training. Like on my watch, she told me to put it in as a functional strength training exercise, which I did. And I sweat in there like a pig in the summertime. I don't even know if pigs sweat in the summertime, but just sweating. Like, it is challenging. It's all very core, not just core, but just strength based. And so you're on the reformers and you're holding these positions, and it is one class that I always feel just super unsuccessful in. Like, I feel like I'm never doing anything right. My body's not in the right place. I'm not holding it in the right position. I look around, I feel like everybody else is doing it well. And it's really hard to continue to do something that you feel like you're failing at. Now, mind you, I've only done it twice, but yeah, just for those of you that think that I always feel good about myself when I'm exercising and I always have it together in any way, shape, or form, I'm just letting you know that I feel like a complete idiot in these classes. I don't even know if I'll take another class. I should, but the other reason why I might not is because, or that I don't take them frequently, I should say, is because the studio is not necessarily close by. It's not super convenient, and it's not cheap. And I'm already paying for a Peloton membership as well as Orange Theory, and you have to buy these classes in packages. So I told my friend who led the class, I said $28 is a lot of money to pay to make yourself feel like an idiot for 45 minutes, which is what I felt like the whole time. I felt like I was failing. Of course, she said I wasn't, but you know, now I'm really gonna talk to you guys later. Well, good morning. It's Thursday. It's 9 o'clock. I'm really frustrated with myself because I woke up, got dressed, had ample time to get to Orange Theory, to take the 8:45 class, but somehow along the way while I was getting dressed and driving here, I thought this class started at 9. So I got here at like 8:57, let's say, and I was just strolling on into Orange Theory thinking like the worst that's going to happen is I'm not going to be able to start on the treadmill because I'm not as early as I like to be, only to see people already on the treadmill running and class in session, and then realize that class started at 8:45, not 9. And with Orange Theory, there's like a window you can only be so late, otherwise they won't let you in the class. So I didn't get that done, which means I'm gonna have to go home and get on my Peloton instead. So I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I was working again. I'm not going to give a whole lot of details on what I'm working on, but it's positive. So any positive comments and vibes or that you can send would be great. I am basically living at Starbucks at this point because I need to stay awake and not, be tempted to take naps throughout the day. But one of the things I did do is I had an online appointment that ended up being a phone appointment with the doctor from Kaiser to kind of address what's been going on with my eyelids and the inside of my nose and just the skin on my face in general. I have been thinking it's some kind of eczema, but then I started to think maybe it's not because it doesn't itch. It's just like a constant flake, and my eyes will sometimes burn and itch, but not all the little patches on my face, because I have patches, like there's one here and there's one there. And it turns out I have something called, I think it's seborrheic or seborrheic dermatitis, which is, my sister says is like a form of eczema, but it's just like extreme dry skin, and it's somewhat, hold on, there we go. It is somewhat related to dandruff, although I don't see any dandruff. Apparently it's common. It can be induced by stress. It could be induced by like oil on the skin. It's like a fungal infection, and they don't really know 100% where it comes from. I'm gonna go ahead and say it came from stress because this has been going on since May. So I got that figured out. So it was nice to have answers and not just be guessing at what was going on. So what was supposed to happen this morning is I was supposed to work out and go run some errands. One of which was to go to the dermatologist to pick, not the dermatologist, the pharmacy to pick up some prescribed shampoo that I need to use twice a week for a few days or a few weeks. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to go to the credit union to get the money from my summer savers account because it's that time of the year where I need to start paying myself from my summer savers account. And I need to drop off reimbursement paperwork to the district from New Mexico. And I think that's it on the list of agenda items. And then I'm going to probably stop at Starbucks to stay awake. And then go home, wash my hair, and continue to work. So that's really the most eventful thing that you missed yesterday, is I was told that I have a form of dermatitis and not eczema. So I'm going to go run those errands now. And then I got to go home and do my Peloton lunch I didn't want to do, but that's what's up. Good morning. Hello. Talk to you later. It is now just before noon. I'm home. I ran all my errands, went to the credit union, pulled the money out of my summer savers, went to my main bank, went to the pharmacy, and dropped everything off at the district office and came home. Took a 45-minute class on my Peloton with Alex. I did a club bangers class. Attempted to do an ab workout, but my abs are sore, so that didn't quite go the way that I wanted. And now I'm getting ready to wash my hair. So this is the prescription shampoo that I ended up having to get. Ketoconazole shampoo. It's prescription only, and I'm supposed to apply this shampoo to the affected areas and a wide margin surrounding this area, lather, leave in place for 5 minutes, then rinse off well. The only concern I had about this when I was told it was going to be prescribed is that you have to shampoo your scalp 2 times a week for 4 weeks. And for a lot of black women, you don't want to be washing your hair that frequently because our scalp is already dry, and I don't want to dry it out even more and damage my hair. So I asked my hairdresser what to do, and she said just make sure to condition the ends. So I'm going to wash the area with that prescription shampoo, but obviously it's not a lot of shampoo. So I'm gonna wash the rest of my hair with my regular pattern products, and then I'll be sure to put leave-in conditioner on the ends and go from there. And I have to do that for the next month or so. So again, this is called seborrheic dermatitis, dermatitis, like English, like I just lost the language again, dermatitis. And so like I have areas, like I don't even know if I want to show you this. It's better now, but even on this little headband, I can see like my scalp flaking up. But I don't know if you can see, there's a spot like right here, and then there's a spot off to the side. It's gotten better. And even on my eyelashes, and this was happening in May, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I think I thought it was just sleep in my eye, but even my eyelid, like every now and then I'll see just like skin flaking off of it. And you know, the inside of my nose is doing that. So if you ever have anything like that and you think you have eczema, but then you realize it's not itching, and then it's coupled with your skin is flaking and peeling, that's probably what you have. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now, and then get to work. I'm gonna try and show you what I have for lunch today and kind of give you the rundown on those shrimp patties for lunch, just not now because I need to focus. But yeah, I'm home, got my errands done, got the workout in. Things didn't go exactly as I planned them this morning, but I got the stuff done, so that's all that matters. So hello, it's Saturday. And I think the last time I vlogged was Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. And what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to come back Thursday and let you know my thoughts on the shrimp burgers, if I remember correctly, but I didn't. And then yesterday I just needed a day where I did minimal to no talking, which is what I did. I had a deadline I needed to meet, and I met it, and I felt myself feeling very stressed. And a lot of times for me, when I get to that level of stress that I was at yesterday, it helps for me to just be totally quiet in all regards, like not engaging in any kind of conversation, turning radios off. Like I had the TV on while I was working, but that's just because I can't sit in here all day with no sound. But like my phone is silenced and all of that, so I didn't vlog. And that's what happened yesterday. And so before I like wrap up the vlog and do what I was supposed to do, I'm just gonna put it out there that for the next several weeks, I feel like there's gonna be big gaps in time of when I vlog. It could be, the gaps could be hours, it could be a day, and should that happen, just know that I'm probably okay. But I just have work that I have to do, and I have to prioritize my time. And although talking to the camera doesn't seem like it's work, it is like a distraction. It's something that can get me off track of what I was doing. And something is on my ear that is now hurting. So that is part of the reason why I was missing for the last couple of days. And also, just to be totally honest, I'm a little self-conscious about being on camera right now because my skin is just really going through it on my face. Like I broke out again this morning, and like my eyes just feel off. And so like the last thing I want to do is put a camera on my face when I feel like my face isn't sure how to handle itself right now. So that's what's been going on, but I definitely wanted to close out the vlog. I almost wasn't even gonna upload today because I don't even know how much footage I have at this point and what the quality of the footage is, but I figured you guys are very pleasant and you seem to be happy with even just the littlest bits of things, so I'm gonna do that. I just finished working out on my Peloton and stretching afterwards. Like I've really needed to stretch. I feel much better for doing it, but let's talk about these here. So I was supposed to tell you about these on Thursday. This was one of the things that I bought from Trader Joe's, these shrimp burgers. So you get 4 of these in a package, and I like them. So what I've been doing is I've been making these. I've been putting them in the oven. You can pan fry them or grill them, but I just put them in the oven, and I think it takes about 10 minutes or so. I actually end up having to put it in a little bit longer than what it suggests. So I make those, and then I toast a brioche a brioche bun that is also from Trader Joe's on a skillet. So I put a little bit of butter on it. I toast it on the skillet. And then when I make the sandwich, I added some spinach that I got from Trader Joe's. And I put a little light bit of mayo because it just seems necessary. Like anytime I have a sandwich, there's gonna need to be some element of mayonnaise on there. And then just for the fun of it, I decided to add Chick-fil-A sauce. And that just makes everything better. So it's really good. The patty itself is like 90 calories. I am choosing not to look, well, you know what, I'll do it. The bun, you know, the bun itself is 180 calories. It has carbs, obviously. Excuse me. But I feel like it's pretty decent in terms of calories and things like that. So I've been eating that for lunch for the past couple of days, and I've liked it. So it's probably something that I will continue to do, at least throughout the summer. It's even something that I feel like you could do during the school year. You would just have to cook the patty ahead of time the night before, which is not a big deal because it doesn't take that much to cook it. And I'm really contemplating just pausing on Green Chef for right now. And it's really just because I have found during the school year, during busy times, which feels like every time, there have been times where I'm backed up on my shipments and my produce has gone bad. And with some of these meals that I've tried this week, I wonder if, you know, getting things at Trader Joe's is a little bit more cost effective, because my Green Chef shipment, I get 2 boxes so that I have lunch and dinner. That costs about $160 per shipment. So if I'm getting it every week, I'm spending about $160 a week, which sounds like a lot, but honestly that pretty much is my grocery bill for the week, which sounds, when I think of it that way, sounds reasonable. So we'll see. Again, no issues with Green Chef. It's just I'm trying to cut time, not have things be wasted and things like that. So that's the update. And depending on it, no, I'll save that thought for later. Never mind. So that's it. Aside from that, you guys haven't missed much of anything except for me sitting on the couch, just getting a lot of work done. And what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm getting ready to go get a card and a gift for my sister's birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow, July the 3rd. And I'm probably just gonna get her a gift card to Massage Envy. She's not gonna watch this before her birthday, and I don't think she watches it at all because that is what she asked for. So I'm gonna go do that. And that's it. So I haven't obviously edited any of this vlog yet, but if it seems choppy or it's not that intriguing, I apologize. Like I said, I had to prioritize my time, and I think for the next several weeks it may be that way, where there's just gaps in time or days where I don't vlog at all. So yeah, and when I feel comfortable sharing exactly what it is I'm working on, I will. I'm kind of in that phase where I don't want to jinx anything, so I don't want to get too far into detail. But again, the things that are consuming my time are all positive, but they are very time consuming. On top of the fact that I start summer school next week, I'm pretty much planned for the 2 weeks, but I still want to review those things, and I want to, you know, think about the takeaways from the training I went to not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago, and incorporate that. So I kind of feel like I'm gonna focus on some of that today, and that be it. In other news, what I did last night after I submitted what I needed to send, I just relaxed. I had some pasta from Cheesecake Factory. Their pasta carbonara was delicious. I also had ice cream. I was really doing the thing last night, and I watched Hustle with Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah, which I highly recommend. It was surprisingly, it wasn't like a silly Adam Sandler movie. Like it was a dramedy, as they say. And at first I was like, Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah together as a couple, what? But it worked. It made sense. And it was just good. It was about him. He's a basketball scout for the NBA, and I'll leave it at that. If you like basketball, there's a lot of basketball cameos, but it was just a good movie. So if you're looking for something to watch, I would recommend that. So anyway, that's it. If you guys want to, I'm gonna need it over the next couple of weeks. I put something out on Instagram. Just any words of encouragement, any support you can provide during the next several weeks while I'm like managing this kind of long range opportunity that I'm working on and teaching summer school and getting ready for the next school year, all while trying to get some sleep and read a book and take care of myself. Any words of encouragement or support would be greatly appreciated. If you like this vlog, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, so that's it. And other than that, I hope that you guys are well. And if you're not well, please be well. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. I will see you then. Bye.